Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as was the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, let's just dive in and let's start off with the idea that everyone is waiting for a certain price on XRP. And some people are waiting for $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, you name it, right? I've been seeing a lot of price predictions getting thrown out there now. I've seen the big one that was spreading around YouTube and even Twitter, talking about this $1,896 target for XRP. And honestly, like, listen, as we look at this, you know, I don't really care about these price predictions around XRP in the short term. One of the biggest things that I actually look at, is really kind of just how much money is out there, how much money is going to be disrupted by this type of technology, and how long do we have to wait until that really does happen. One of the biggest markets that we are seeing being talked about right now and disrupted is derivatives, right? Because recently Ripple did associate themselves with ISDA through a partnership. Algorand's also on there. And listen, it's not just going to be one player. I think the biggest misconception around any market that we talk about with Ripple and XRP is everyone thinks that's just one player. It's not, right? Like, even in terms of liquidity, every single bank right now and organization around the banks, like the BIS, for an example, are scrambling to come to a realization on a solution for liquidity management globally. And there's going to be multiple liquidity players. There's going to be a global liquidity pool. And I do think that at some point in time, we will be able to lend out our XRP and earn passive income on it, which is why I always say, like, don't get rid of all your XRP and make sure that you are, looking forward to what's happening around crypto right now, especially around DLT adoption, blockchain adoption, you name it. But I did see this get posted by ISO22 Let's Do It. And it's talking about this derivatives partner, ISDA, with Ripple. $300 trillion is new common domain model is designed to support DLT. So this is actually from the Bank of England. And believe it or not, we've been talking about the Bank of England for a while now, especially with a lot of connections back to Ripple. In fact, I made a recent video talking about the largest and the craziest rabbit hole around the UK with Ripple. And it is a very significant one. If you guys did miss it, definitely go and check that out. But nonetheless, within this, we do see the idea around digital regulatory reporting within derivatives and DLT adoption. So within this, it's under figure 1.2, the ISDA Common Domain Model, CDM. And within this, we have the technical architecture. So they talk a little bit about this. They talk about, a few things happening around the technology. And then at the end there, you do see additionally ISDA's CDM is not a smart contract nor a distributed ledger technology, DLT, but it is designed to support DLT technology. Now, this is interesting considering the fact that we do have players tied to the ISDA now that are utilizing and pioneering DLT technology. The interesting thing that I seen posted by the ISDA was this, and this is from May 12th, 2022. So roughly over a year and a couple months ago. And this is the future of derivatives markets, a roadmap for innovation. And we do see the tags are around DLT and digital assets. Within this, we do see a few things being mentioned. And they talk about this paper encourages current leaders to embrace transformational change and supports them in adopting an ambitious strategy for defining a digital future for financial markets, fostering an environment for technological innovation, and building a safer, more robust global financial system. The purpose of this paper is to provide a roadmap for participants in the derivatives industry who are working to implement new technology solutions and applications aimed at optimizing and digitizing financial markets over the next decade. Let's take a step back. Are institutions here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5? No. They're here for the transformational power behind this technology. They're even saying here from the ISDA that over the next decade, they are going to realize the power of this technology. The recommendations set out in this paper are intended to empower current and future leaders to take proactive steps in developing tangible use cases, resolving challenges associated with these new use cases, and delivering on the promise of innovative and transformational new technology. All of this is based upon the use of DLT to simplify, standardize, and automate the regulatory reporting process and the implementation of digital assets within collateral management systems to lower settlement times and reduce risk. Whoa. The paper elaborates on the current state of trade reporting and collateral management and identifies relevant issues and pain points that could be resolved using particular technology solution. It then sets out a roadmap to explain how the benefits of technology can be achieved. And all of this is around the derivatives market. This is a $1.2 quadrillion market, but as we look at the Ripple derivatives partner ISDA, they are managing $300 trillion. And this is essentially, 100% confirmed that they will be utilizing DLT in the short term or the near term. And the reason why I say that is because they are preparing for this. Now, listen, is it going to happen all at once where we see $300 trillion immediately come on chain? No. But over the course of the next couple years, and they are talking about a decade here, we will start to see a large amount of that money flow on chain. And as we look at a lot of these assets like XRP, we know that there's a significant amount of connections back to settlement leaders within the derivatives market. One of them is actually R3 Corda. Now, R3 has been posting a few things over on Twitter. Their most recent post actually is talking about global leaders from Citi, Capgemini, IDC, and Morgan Stanley recently joined R3's Corda Day to share their views on the digitization of physical assets, the regulatory landscape, and the need for interoperability. And this is more so talking about the tokenization of financial assets. Derivatives, well, guess what? This is a market that could benefit greatly from tokenization, digitalization as well, and even have DLT become the infrastructure that the derivatives market is trading on, because guess what? Then you have incredible efficiencies being unlocked. But the best part about all of this is how early we are ourselves, because now we are starting to see things happening. We're starting to see the largest institutions out there and organizations planning, preparing, and getting ready to utilize this technology. Meanwhile, we have the retail sector scrambling, trying to sell their assets at a certain price because they want to get rich quick. Think about how ridiculous that is, right? Like, you have such a huge opportunity here, and we're not even realizing a percentage of it yet. Now, also R3 did post this. Did you know R3's Corda was leveraged in the risk management processes for the first uncleared crypto options trade on Clear Markets regulated platform? This represents a major breakthrough for the industry, more to come. And this is first uncleared crypto derivatives trade executed on Clear Markets platform. Why is this significant? Well, first off, we have SBI Holdings here with Clear Markets and of course the co-founder and CSO of R3. Those are the three individuals tied to this. But also, remember, going all the way back to 2018, and I don't want to hear the idea of, oh, this was 2018, so it doesn't matter. We just debunked that in the UK video from yesterday. R3 launches Universal Settler application to facilitate global payments in Corda, XRP, the first settlement mechanism. XRP is one of the best assets to utilize as a settlement token. Corda realized this early on. R3 launched Universal Settler application to facilitate global payments on Corda, XRP, the first settlement mechanism. Corda Settler built to ensure seamless settlement of payments on Corda across any payment scheme. They even said that XRP is the first globally recognized cryptocurrency to be supported by the Settler, bringing the Corda and XRP ecosystems into closer alignment. Now, they did mention a few things around this. Ultimately speaking, they said that the deployment of the Corda Settler, and its support for XRP as the first settlement mechanism is an important step in showing how the powerful ecosystems cultivated by two of the world's most influential crypto and blockchain communities can work together. While the settler will be open to all forms of crypto and traditional assets, this demonstration with XRP is the next logical step in showing how widespread acceptance and the use of digital assets to transfer value and make payments can be achieved. So this is great. Now, what's the significance of this? Well, first off, R3 is an absolute giant. If you go over to R3's website, first off, and you scroll down, okay, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I want you guys to look through the entire network. You could look through the whole network. You could also go to the About section. If you go to the About section, here's where you really kind of see the value tied to R3. This is a leader within the institutional grade sector, and it's one that I've tied back to XinFin as well, because again, XDC could be utilized as a settlement asset on R3 Corda as well. But they are tied to 400 institutions, including global systems integrators, cloud providers, technology firms, software vendors, corporates, regulators, and financial services firms from the public and private sectors. And here are their investors. Look at their investors here. Look at all of these massive, major financial institutions. Absolutely incredible. And again, you can see all of their board members. You have Bank of America, Stripes, HSBC, ING, and the list goes on and on. And of course, SBI is tied back to R3 Corda as well. We already know that SBI is a leader within this space. They have ties back to Ripple with XRP, of course. They have ambitious goals on XRP, running the show over in Japan in 2025, connecting all banks. Very big ambitions. But Chad Steingraber also recently posted this on the 9th. Here we have Clear Markets, Crypto Derivatives, R3, Corda Settler, SBI, Ripple, and we do see XRP and XDC being mentioned because, again, these are the two major assets that are tied back to this platform as settlement tokens. And within this, we do see Enter the Clear Markets platform. It is a leading innovator, developer, and operator of electronic marketplaces and trading technologies. The Clear Markets team applied lessons learned in decades of experiences in derivatives and collateral management to deliver safer crypto derivatives trading on a regulated platform. Designed for institutional trading and regulated by the US CFTC and the UK FCA, their platform emerged as the solution for uncleared crypto derivatives trading or trades. We're bringing crypto native participants with all their liquidity onto a regulated crypto trading platform that is accessible to US investors, bridging two market segments for over-the-counter swaps, forwards, and options. Over here, remaining risk-free with R3. Again, they also do mention the ISDA here. So first off, R3's Corda played a pivotal role in ensuring robust risk management for the uncleared crypto derivatives trade, and that all relevant protocols were achieved. The Clear Market system automatically identifies whether two parties have sufficient collateral to meet each other's requirements before a trade happens. Once that's confirmed, the collateral is locked at the custodian and recorded using Corda. This unique collateral network connects qualified custodians holding collateral in a bankruptcy remote manner. And then down here's where we get the idea of derivatives. So here we have the network enhances risk assessment capabilities and allows effective collateral management throughout the life cycle of the derivative contract. This risk management practice aligns well with the International Swaps and Derivatives Association's framework for uncleared derivatives. And the ISDA chairman said, R3's flagship platform, Corda, played a major role by sharing trade data and collateral information and moving collateral in real time with security and appropriate transparency among counterparties, custodians, and other relevant parties. Then over here, we have the support of SBI, utilizing DLT, crypto assets, and the underlying technology. This is game changing. And again, all of this has major ties back to Ripple and XRP. XRP and XDC are the only two assets really tied back to R3's Corda Settler program. The future of digital trade as well. Here's where they do talk about the future around trading derivatives, cryptocurrencies, digital assets, tokenized assets, you name it. Everything is going to be tied back to this. And by the way, we have Chad posting yet again down here, the SBI Alpha Trading QCP Capital, Zodiac Custody, Clear Markets, crypto derivatives as well. And here is the full breakdown of it. All of this is around and fully focused on derivatives. And this is all happening in 2023. This is June 22nd, 2023. And we do see the traders used a unique bankruptcy remote multi-custodian network to ensure that collateral is in place at the same time of trade, can be bolstered by periodic payments in real time on blockchain, is protected from loss in the event of counterparty bankruptcy, and is locked in an account at an independent custodian under a tri-party account control agreement, allowing a non-defaulting party to take control of the collateral if necessary. I'm telling you guys, like, this is all through the ISDA. It builds on techniques widely used in the multi-trillion-dollar fiat currency swap business under the sponsorship of the ISDA. However, this is the first time that this approach is being applied to a cryptocurrency swap and automated on a blockchain. It's all happening. 2023 is the time where institutions and the global giants around these markets are building. All we need to wait for is for them to go fully live. They said 2024 is the time to really kind of focus on this as well, because we're already starting to see regulations coming into place. Now, of course, like, listen, are we going to be talking about a $1,000 XRP? I don't know if this is going to happen short term. I don't know when this is going to happen. Nobody knows when this is going to happen. These price predictions are outrageous in terms of just like throwing numbers out there. Like, we could talk about an $8 to $10 XRP all day long, because guess what? Fundamentally, if you go off of TA, yes, XRP should have been at that price anyways during the last major bull run. But we're talking about a market that is running on, you know, the liquidity cycle, the 4-year liquidity cycle. Everyone's signed it back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the main driver here. Like, what is going to happen when utility is the main price driver? Where's XRP going to go? We have no idea. And that's why this market is so incredible. Because at a time where we are seeing technology becoming a fundamental piece of the global financial system, and being able to invest in that technology before 99% of the general public even knows about it, and before the big financial institutions can even get a part of it as well, because of regulations being the door that's locked, is such a massive opportunity. You could go ahead and comment all day long about, oh, these videos are so clickbait. These are hundreds of trillions of dollars of markets. When we talk about clickbait, the real clickbait isn't XRP going to some crazy value. It's not XRP disrupting some crazy amount of money in terms of some of these markets. The real clickbait out there is people still believing that it's Bitcoin, or it's this, or it's that, or like the clickbait in this market is the nonsense. Today and now, we are talking about utility. We are talking about assets that are tied back to massive organizations that are streamlining and becoming a pioneer around DLT and blockchain settlement, liquidity management. I mean, this is so fundamental to focus on at this current moment in time, because we are so damn close. Like, for the longest time, the XRP community has been talking about the derivatives market. And for the longest time, people thought, oh, that's just, you know, that's nothing. That's a big nothing market. Nobody, like, we're not going to be able to touch that. We're not touching all the money. We're not doing this. And we're not going to touch all the money, right? Like, XRP is not going to trade all of the money. But small percentages of $300 trillion, I don't think people realize how much of an impact that would make on, you know, some of these assets and this entire market. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.